Welcome to your April Astrology, Numerology and Tarot Forecast. My name's Sally Trotman, guiding you to make empowered choices in all areas of your life this month. Let's have a look at what's going on first of all with the astrology for this month. So right now we've got the Sun in Aries, and we did have Mercury and Venus in Aries, but they have both retrograded back into the sign of Pisces. So Venus and Mercury are both moving backwards in the sky, retrograding through the sign of Pisces now. So Venus is going to be in Pisces for the whole of April, and Mercury is going to be in Pisces until the 13th of April, and then it's going to start moving back into Aries again. So we've got lots and lots of things happening in the skies right now. We've got Neptune now in the sign of Aries also. So this has been the biggest shift that happened on the 31st of March. So if you've suddenly had a strong dream or insight or connection or epiphany moment, maybe this is because Neptune has changed sign for the first time in decades into the new sign of Aries. So what does this mean for you? This is about taking action on your dreams. Neptune is all about your dreams, the subconscious, intuition, and Aries is a very innovative sign. So I feel that we're going to be able to take more action on our inspiration now. This is the positive energy of Neptune in Aries. We just got to make sure that we don't get aggressive in our communications or push too hard in our dreams and desires. So I don't think that's going to happen this month because we've still got Venus in the soft, gentle, sensitive sign of Pisces. So this is about your creative talents. How can you use your creative talents? I've been talking a lot about this year because Venus has been in and out of Pisces since January. We've got the North Node, the destiny planet, in the sign of Pisces for another 16 months now. So Venus and the North Node are going to connect up this month, and that is going to help you to use your creativity. So if it's your destiny to be a singer, a dancer, a cook, this month is going to give you the opportunity to use your artistic skills, or maybe an artist or a painter, whatever it is, whatever your creative ability is, this month is the time to look around for opportunities to use that creativity. And as Venus moves through Pisces, we're going to be feeling extra sensitive to energies, extra sensitive in our relationships. It's a good time to look at old patterns because Venus is retrograde until the 13th of April. So we are still meant to be reevaluating our love relationships, our closest relationships, and our finances. So first 2 weeks of this month, we're still reflecting on that. And the first week of this month, we're kind of rethinking of our thoughts and ideas, because Mercury rules our thoughts, it rules the way that we communicate. We're going to be able to read between the lines more in this first week of April because Mercury is in the sensitive, intuitive sign of Pisces. Pisces can also bring some confusion in, so if you feel confused, I would suggest not taking any action until Mercury and Venus have both moved direct. So we are still in a reevaluation time, even though it's now spring in the Northern Hemisphere and the Sun is in Aries, which is making you want to take action, but actually you might still have to wait a couple of weeks before you get the clarity to decide which direction you're moving in. So we do need to be patient, which isn't what we want to do when there's lots of planets in Aries. We don't want to be patient. We want to just go and move and change. But actually Pisces is saying, let's complete this cycle. Let's really connect to what feels right and then move forwards. Okay, so we've got the full moon in Libra on the 13th of April. Now, this is, again, about your relationships. I feel there's a big focus right now on our relationships with Venus retrograde, the full moon in Libra. This is about your relationship with yourself, balance in your life. Are you doing more than you're being? Are you giving more than you're receiving? So we have just had the spring equinox, so this time is about equal day and night also. So it's very much about where are you out of balance physically, mentally, emotionally, within yourself and within your relationships and within your life. So just thinking about how you can bring more balance into different areas of your life. And then we've got the new moon in Taurus at the end of this month on the 27th of April. And the sun moves into Taurus also on the 21st of April. So we're going to have the sun in Taurus, the new moon in Taurus, where we can start to make a practical plan to ground your ideas. So there will have been a lot of ideas at the beginning of this year, and ideas that you've decided against, things you've decided against with all the retrogrades, and then ideas that you'll say, yep, okay, I'm going to move forward with this, I'm going to make a plan for that, whatever it might be. So the final thing I want to talk about, that this is 5 minutes of talking about everything that's happening in the planets, because there is so much going on. We've got Leo moving back into Mars. I've written the date down here, the 19th of April. So Mars is moving back into Leo. That will get you fired up. You'll want to take charge. You'll want to lead. You'll want to assert yourself. So as the sun moves into Taurus, Mars moves into Leo. So we're still going to have that fiery energy helping you to empower yourself, to take charge, to lead, and to make things happen. So it's going to be quite an interesting energy shift as we move towards the end of the month, I think. Okay, so I'm going to take some tarot, but I also want to talk about the numerology of this month. So April is the 4th month. 4 is about stability, structure, responsibility, routine. Doesn't sound very exciting, does it? These are all the things that we have to implement in our life if we want to make things happen. So 4 is about making a practical plan. It's about taking inspired action. It's about being patient. There's a lot coming up at the moment about being patient with your plans. So you might want to push forward, you might want to get things done, you might want to take action, you might be thinking, it's April already and none of the things that I've been wanting to do have come to fruition yet. Be patient with the number 4. The full moon is also on a 4 date because it's on the 13th of April. 1 + 3 is 4, plus the 4 from April. So this is quite a strong 4 energy of looking for the long term. So in your relationships, are your relationships lasting? Are you happy with them? You know, think about your closest relationships, your partnership, romantic partner. Do you want to keep moving forward? How can you make changes as you move forward in your closest relationships? How can you bring more stability into your life? So obviously the sun's going to move into Taurus, which brings more of this theme of I want to be settled, I want to be stable, I want to feel supported. So this number 4 energy is helping you to ground your ideas and to create more stability in your life and in your relationships this month. Okay, so let's look at the tarot. Now the tarot brings astrology, numerology and the tarot together. So the tarot has astrological and numerological symbols within them because each tarot is numbered. Oh, that one wants to fall out. What number is this? Okay, it's a 5, right. The 5 of Wands is about conflict. Right, now there could be some conflict because when the planets change direction, when Mercury starts to move forward and Venus starts to move forward, we can expect a bit of conflict, especially when Mercury moves back into Aries on the 17th of April. It is actually not the 13th, I think I said earlier. So on the 17th of April, Mercury moves back into Aries. Now, we've got to be careful we don't get involved in any battles this month because there could be opportunity for conflict. So just take it easy and don't get involved in anything that isn't going to help you or serve you. This can be mental conflict as well, but it is actually the card of the Wands. So the Wands are the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is why I feel this card relates to Venus and Mercury changing direction, especially Mercury moving back into Aries. So be direct in your communication, but try not to be aggressive or get into conflict. Oh goodness. Okay, right. We've got another 5 here. Right. 5 of Cups. This is about mourning and loss. Now, there's probably things that you've had to let go of, or you may have had an actual loss this year because with all of the retrograde planets that have been going on, we've had Mars retrograde, Venus retrograde, Mercury retrograde. There has been loss. There has been sadness. There has been grief. We have needed to let go of a lot this year already, but it's making space for new beginnings in spring. And the thing with the Five of Cups is that we have 2 cups remaining here. So whilst you might be grieving for what you've lost and what you've needed to let go of, there are still there opportunities. So don't be blind to your own acres of diamonds this month. That's what I feel this card often means, that we're focusing on what we've lost rather than what is still there for us to build on. So keep focused on what you're grateful for. There's been a lot about gratitude recently. The full moon is all about being grateful. So around the 13th of April, really up your gratitude. Maybe this is the month to start writing down 10 things you're grateful for every day so that you can see the 2 cups, the opportunities in your life rather than what you have lost. Okay, let's take one more. Is it going to fall out or am I going to take this one? Right, this one is actually really looking at me. Okay, this is the 2 of Cups. Right, this is a really nice card. The 2 of Cups is about a romantic union, a soulmate connection. So for those who are single, this could be someone new coming into your life who you feel very connected to. Now, this fits in with Venus being in Pisces all month. So Venus Pisces is very romantic and creative. So this is a real divine soulmate union. So real positive energy around love this month. And if you're already in a relationship, maybe it's time to spend a bit more time connecting with your partner and remembering all the reasons why you got together in the first place. We've got the angel above these 2 people. So your love is divinely guided. Your love life is divinely guided. And this does fit in with that full moon in Libra, which brings the focus to partnership very strongly this month. So for those of you who wish to meet somebody, this is a great month to connect with somebody new. Or it might be somebody who comes back from the past, because we've got Venus retrograde still. If it's someone from the past, there might be some more lessons to learn or some karma to clear up. But this is generally, the 2 of Cups is generally a really positive energy in love. Okay, so let me know what you resonated with. Do pop a comment below. Do like or share this video. I am running a course on how to read the tarot this month on Zoom. We start on the 23rd of April, 7 till 8:30 for 4 weeks. So if you'd like to join me so I can help you to learn how to read the tarot, do take a look at my website and drop me an email. Thanks for watching. I shall be back with your next astrological forecast soon.